Picture a king. He is beloved by his people. He brings them peace and prosperity. Now imagine this king betrayed by his own brother in the most cunning way. This is the story of Osiris, the Egyptian god of the afterlife.
My reign was a time of great advancement for Egypt. I taught my people agriculture, bringing them knowledge and abundance.
However, his reign was cut short by a sinister plot. His own brother Seth, consumed by jealousy, plotted to kill him.
I could not stand to see Osiris prosper while I remained in the shadows. I had to act.
The ancient Egyptians were fascinated by the cycle of life and death, and Osiris became a central figure in their beliefs about the afterlife.
Osiris's myth is a journey into the heart of ancient Egyptian belief.
Join us as we unearth the epic tale of Osiris. Before his tragic demise, Osiris was the king of Egypt. He ruled with his wife Isis. Together, they brought civilization to their people.
I was a benevolent and wise ruler. I taught the Egyptians the art of agriculture. I showed them how to cultivate the land, sow seeds, and irrigate their crops.
The Nile River, the lifeblood of Egypt, played a crucial role in Osiris's story. Osiris's connection to the Nile is profound. He is seen as the force that makes the river flood each year.
Osiris's reign was a golden age for Egypt. The land flourished, and the people prospered.
This betrayal would send Osiris on a journey into the underworld and lead to the rise of one of Egypt's most enduring myths. Seth, the god of chaos and the desert, stood in stark contrast to Osiris, his brother. Where Osiris represented order, life, and prosperity, Seth embodied chaos, destruction, and desolation.
I grew increasingly envious of Osiris's power, his influence, and his popularity among the people. I desired the throne for myself, to rule Egypt with my own vision.
This envy festered within him, growing into a dark and sinister plan to usurp his brother. Seth, cunning and ruthless, crafted a wicked scheme that would change the course of history. He constructed a magnificent chest made of cedar wood and adorned with gold, a true masterpiece. He then challenged anyone to fit inside it, promising to give it as a gift to whoever could, knowing well his plan.
Unaware of the trap, I stepped into the chest, believing it to be a harmless challenge.
The moment Osiris lay inside, Seth slammed the chest shut with a forceful determination and cast it into the Nile River, hoping to rid himself of Osiris forever.
With Osiris gone, I declared myself the new king of Egypt, seizing the throne.
Isis, heartbroken and determined, refused to accept her husband's death as final, and embarked on a perilous journey through the harsh desert to find Osiris and bring him back to life, defying the odds and the gods themselves. Isis, the goddess of magic and healing, was devastated by her husband's murder. Her heart ached with an unbearable sorrow, and she felt a void that nothing could fill. She refused to believe that Osiris was gone forever. Her love for him was too strong, and she was determined to bring him back.
Driven by my love and my powerful magic, I set out to find him. I knew that my journey would be fraught with challenges, but I was resolute. My journey took me to the far corners of the land, through treacherous deserts and across vast seas. I faced many dangers, but my determination never wavered.
Isis, in her grief, searched everywhere for Osiris's body. She left no stone unturned, no clue ignored. She finally located the chest lodged in a tamarisk tree in Byblos. Her heart leapt with hope as she realized she was one step closer to her goal. With great effort, she retrieved the chest and brought it back to Egypt. The journey was arduous, but her love gave her strength.
Seth, enraged that his plan had been thwarted, stole Osiris's body and dismembered it into 14 pieces. His cruelty knew no bounds.
Undeterred, Isis continued her quest, using her powerful magic to reassemble Osiris's body. She was relentless in her mission.
I refused to let death claim Osiris. My love and magic was stronger than any force that sought to keep us apart.
Her story became a beacon of hope for the ancient Egyptians, demonstrating that even in the face of death, love and determination can triumph. It was a tale that inspired generations, showing that true love is eternal. Section 5. Osiris lives the triumph of life over death.
Through my magic, I gathered 13 of the 14 pieces of Osiris's body. I then fashioned a golden phallus, as the 14th piece was missing. With the body complete, I performed a powerful resurrection spell. I breathed life back into Osiris, and he was reborn in the underworld.
The resurrection of Osiris was a pivotal moment in Egyptian mythology. It solidified his role as the god of the afterlife and gave hope to the Egyptians.
However, I could not fully return to the world of the living. I became the ruler of the underworld, the Duat.
Despite residing in the underworld, Osiris continued to play a vital role in the lives of the Egyptians. He became the judge of the dead, presiding over the weighing of the heart ceremony. Section 6. The weighing of the heart. Justice in the afterlife. This ancient ritual was a cornerstone of Egyptian beliefs, symbolizing the ultimate judgment of one's soul.
The Hall of Two Truths, where Osiris reigned as judge, became a central concept in Egyptian beliefs about the afterlife. It was here that the fate of the deceased was determined, a place where truth and justice were paramount. The weighing of the heart ceremony is vividly depicted in the Book of the Dead. This sacred text provided detailed instructions and illustrations to guide the deceased through this critical process. This collection of spells and prayers was meant to guide the deceased through the perils of the underworld and ensure their successful judgment by Osiris. Each spell had a specific purpose, from protection against demons to securing a safe passage.
The heart, for the Egyptians, was the seat of the soul, the essence of a person. It was believed to contain all the deeds and thoughts of one's life, making it the ultimate measure of one's morality. During the weighing of the heart, Anubis, the jackal-headed god of embalming, would lead the deceased before Osiris. Anubis played a crucial role, ensuring the ceremony was conducted with fairness and precision. Thoth, the ibis-headed god of wisdom and writing, would record the proceedings. His meticulous records ensured that the judgment was just and unbiased.
If the deceased led a virtuous life, their heart would be as light as the feather of Mot. This feather symbolized truth, balance, and cosmic order, essential values in Egyptian culture. Osiris would welcome them into the afterlife. His acceptance was a sign that the deceased had lived a life of righteousness and integrity. They would then join Osiris in the Field of Reeds, a paradise where they would enjoy eternity. This idyllic realm was a reflection of the Nile's fertile banks, offering eternal peace and happiness.
The weighing of the heart ceremony highlights the Egyptian emphasis on morality and justice, even in the afterlife. It was a profound reminder that one's actions had lasting consequences. It reflects their belief that actions in this life have consequences in the next. The Egyptians' intricate rituals and beliefs underscore their deep commitment to living a life of virtue and truth.
Section 7. Eternal Osiris, From Tombs to Temples. Osiris's story resonated deeply with the Egyptians. He became one of their most important and beloved deities. His myth was reenacted in rituals and festivals, and his image adorned countless tombs and temples.
Temples dedicated to Osiris, such as the temple complex at Abydos, became important pilgrimage sites. Abydos, considered the burial place of Osiris's head, was a particularly sacred site. Every year, Egyptians would flock to Abydos to participate in festivals reenacting Osiris's death and resurrection. These festivals were not just religious ceremonies, they were also times for celebration and renewal.
Osiris's influence extended beyond temples and rituals. He was also closely associated with the pharaoh. Upon death, the pharaoh was believed to become one with Osiris in the afterlife.
Section 8. Symbols of power: the crook, the flail, and the ankh. Osiris is often depicted in Egyptian art with specific symbols that represent his power and authority. These symbols became synonymous with Osiris and carried deep religious significance. The crook and flail, for instance, were symbols of kingship and power. The crook, a long staff with a curved top, represented Osiris's role as a shepherd guiding his people. The flail, a handheld agricultural tool, symbolized his authority and ability to protect his people. Another prominent symbol associated with Osiris is the ankh, a cross-shaped loop with a teardrop-shaped top. The ankh represented life, both in this world and the next.
Section 9. Osiris's echo, enduring influence on art and culture. The story of Osiris continues to captivate and inspire people even today. His myth has influenced countless works of art, literature, and music throughout history.
From ancient Greek and Roman writers to modern-day artists and musicians, Osiris's influence is undeniable.
In literature, Osiris's story has been reimagined and reinterpreted in countless novels, poems, and plays. His themes of betrayal, loss, and the search for immortality resonate with readers across cultures and time periods. In music, Osiris's myth has inspired operas, symphonies, and even rock songs.
Osiris's story has transcended its ancient Egyptian origins to become a universal tale about the human condition. Section 10. Lessons from the Afterlife, What Osiris Teaches Us. The myth of Osiris offers timeless lessons that continue to resonate with us today. His story teaches us about the importance of justice, the power of love, and the cyclical nature of life, death, and renewal. Osiris's weighing of the heart ceremony reminds us that our actions have consequences. It encourages us to live a life guided by principles of truth, justice, and compassion. Isis's unwavering love for Osiris and her determination to bring him back to life demonstrate the enduring power of love and loyalty. The myth's central theme of resurrection offers a powerful message of hope and renewal. The tale of Osiris continues to remind us of the enduring power of myth to teach, to inspire, and to connect us to the deepest mysteries of life and death.